Hello, welcome. My name is Matthew or Mateo, and today we're going to learn 10 vocabulary words. We're going to talk about the spelling as well as the definitions. Some of these words you might have heard before, some of them not, but we're going to practice them together, as I said, with the spelling as well as some possible definitions. So if you'd like to practice at home, a little bit of dictation when we get started, I'm going to spell the word for you. The first word is acquire. A C Q U I R E. Okay? Again, that's A C Q U I R E. Like this. Okay? Acquire. Repeat after me. Acquire. Again, acquire. Acquire means to obtain something. It means that you have access to something, that it's possible for you to receive it, to acquire. It's something that you receive. And an example of this word, before you travel to Spain, you must acquire a passport. Before you go to Spain, you must have already in your possession a passport. You must obtain a passport. Now, a possible translation of this word in Spanish, acquire, could be obtener. Obtener. Acquire, obtener. Okay, word number 2. Consume. Consume. C O N S U M E. Consume. Consume can mean a couple different things. It can mean to use something in the way of electricity or water in your house. If you consume a lot of electricity, it means that you use a lot of electricity at your house. Or if you consume a lot of water, it could mean that you use a lot of water at home, for example, in the shower or washing dishes. However, the idea of consume really is connected with the idea of eating. So if I said you consume water, I could also mean that you are drinking a lot of water and taking it into your body. Or to consume a lot of sugar means that you eat a lot of sugar. Okay? Now, another example, if you consume a lot of fruits and vegetables, you might be healthier. It's an example sentence. Okay, word number 3. Discipline. Love this word. You need this word when you're learning a new language. Discipline. Okay, how do we spell discipline? D I S C I P L I N E. Discipline. Okay? Something like this. Discipline. Discipline. Okay? And consume. Also consume. If you don't have that one. Consume. Discipline. Consume. All right. But focusing on the word discipline, this is an idea of being in control of yourself. Self-discipline, to be able to control yourself, or to discipline another person is in a way to try to control them, maybe give them a punishment. But discipline also is related to the idea of being a student. If you are a student of something, you are studying, you are choosing to practice. If you discipline yourself to learn a language, you are choosing to practice. You are creating a method and strategies to practice. An example sentence, exercising every day requires time, but it is easier when you are focused and have discipline and can help you maintain good health. discipline. Okay, next word, inspect. I N S P E C T. Inspect. Repeat after me. Inspect. Inspect. Should look something like this. Inspect. Inspect. To inspect is to look very closely at something. To look at the details. To inspect. One of my family members works as a home inspector. He goes to different homes and he looks at the details of the house to inspect, to look for any problems it might have, to see what's working correctly, what's not working correctly, what's good about the house. A home inspector. When you buy a house, it's usually in the United States, it's usually part of the process to hire a home inspector. To inspect. Also, maybe if you tell your children to clean their room and they say, yes, mommy, yes, papi, we cleaned our room, and you walk inside and you see, it looks okay, the bed's made, but then you're inspecting, you're looking at all the little details. Did they vacuum? Did they put all their socks away? Did they wipe down the furniture? Looking for all the little details. Okay? Or maybe if you tell your children to take a bath and they come back and their body's wet but their hair's dry, you're probably going to think, I don't think you really bathed all the way or really took a shower. You're inspecting to see the details of what they said. Number 5, remedy. Okay, R E M E D Y. Something like this. Remedy. 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 A remedy is a solution. So if you are sick and you take medicine, another word for medicine could be remedy. A remedy, a solution for the problem that you have. You're sick, you take medicine, the medicine is the solution for your sickness, it is the remedy. Or if you have another problem, maybe you owe the bank a lot of money and you don't have a way to pay the bank the money that you owe. So you contact someone to help you to find a solution, a remedy. Or maybe imagine you have a broken chair, your favorite chair. You love this chair. You love to sit in this chair. And imagine it's broken. And you don't want to buy a new chair, so you find a way to repair the old chair. You find a remedy. You find a way to find a solution to your problem. Okay, number 6. The word is bitter. Bitter. B-I-T-T-E-R. And for the Spanish speakers, be careful with those I's and those E's. Remember, it's I, and E. But E in English, not the Spanish E. Okay. B-I-T-T-E-R. Bitter. Bitter. Not a very nice word. Basically means something that's not sweet. So, for example, coffee, if you do not put any sugar or any milk in the coffee, we would say that many times it would be bitter. I like black coffee. I prefer coffee with no milk or sugar, but it has a bitter taste. It's not sweet. Or chocolate with no sugar. Pure 100% cocoa with no sugar. We would say that it's bitter. It's not sweet. But we also can use this to talk about people, their personality. If someone is not nice, or they're really angry, they're very angry because of something that happened to them, we could say that they're bitter. They're angry. Angry because of something that happened to them. They're bitter. Okay? And next word, dare. Dare. I like this word. D A R E. Again, D A R E. All right? Dare. Dare. Okay? A dare is like a challenge. A dare is a challenge, but it's usually something another person tells you to do. For example, I dare you to jump into this cold water. Okay, the other person does not want to go into the cold water, but and I say, well, I dare you. I dare you to do it. It's something maybe a little dangerous, but it's a challenge for the other person. Usually we use this word if it's something that's not normal to do. It's not something normal. It's something extreme, something a little dangerous maybe, or something difficult. A challenge to do something difficult. I dare you to practice English every day. It can be difficult, but it's a good challenge. I dare you to practice English every day. Okay. And the next word, humble. Humble. Another great word. I love this word. Humble. Humble. Okay. It's the opposite of arrogant. Humble is the opposite of arrogant. Humble is when it can be that you do not talk a lot about yourself. Okay, it can be difficult, but a good word to know. But yeah, humble is the opposite of arrogant. A humble person is not arrogant. An example sentence for bitter and for humble. Okay, the sentence for bitter. A bitter heart can cause a person to miss seeing beauty in the world. If someone's heart is bitter, if they're really angry and they're very upset because of something that happened to them in the past, and they feel bitter, they can lose the possibility to see many beautiful things in the world. In contrast, a humble heart can help a person see all the beauty and help a person stay young and happy. So if your heart is humble, if you have an open heart, not arrogant, and then maybe you'll be more open to seeing beautiful things and feeling young and happy. That's the idea. All right. Next word, participate. Participate. P A R T I C I P A T E. Participate. Participate. Again, participate. Participate. You are participating, using the gerund, you are participating in this class right now. You are involved. Okay? You are involved in the class. You are participating. An example sentence. When we play games, it is important for everyone to participate. And number 10, yield. Yield. Y I E L D. Yield. Y-I-E-L-D. Yield. Okay? If you have taken a driver's test in the United States. You might have seen this word, or maybe if some of your other family members have taken a driver's test, or just driving down the road, maybe you've seen this. Usually a yellow sign, okay? Usually it's a yellow sign with this word yield written in black letters. It means to pause, to wait. It does not mean stop, okay? It does not mean stop. It means to wait, to pause, and to allow, to permit the other person or the other people to pass before you pass, okay? You have to be humble to yield, or at least disciplined, following the rules. However, yield has another definition. When you plant vegetables or plant fruit or grow fruit trees, you plant vegetables or grow fruit trees. When you plant, that's what we call sowing. You are sowing the seeds. You're sowing the seeds, okay? Especially, imagine you're planting, let's say you're planting tomatoes. You sow the tomato seed, and then when the tomato plant grows, you harvest the tomato. The plant yields, it produces the tomatoes. The word yield can be a synonym of produce. So imagine I plant 20 tomato plants. That's a lot, but imagine I plant 20 and they yield 100 tomatoes. From 20 plants, imagine they produce 100 tomatoes. They yield 100 tomatoes. Or for yourself, practicing English. Imagine you practice English every day, and at the end of, let's say, 4 weeks, you yield results. You produce results in your ability to speak English. Okay, this concludes the lesson for today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, you can send me a message. This is the first one. Hopefully we'll have some more lessons for you soon. And be safe, and blessings.